Hi there, this is Dane from the WebStart support team, and I just wanted to talk to you about a couple things regarding your WebStarts website and your WebStarts account. This is another tip that stems from a question we had from Ed about his search engine placement. So Ed just got a website and he's not able to find himself on the search engines. So I'm going to use this website as an example to show you kind of some tips and what you can do to make that better. So the first thing I'm going to do is log into my WebStarts account, and you'll see this dashboard right here. So I'm going to grab my domain name, which is ddex.com, and I'm going to go over to Google. You can search for your website specifically if you type in site, and then type in just the domain name. So I can see that my domain name is actually listed with Google, and it's going to show only pages from that domain name. So it looks like a lot of my pages are actually indexed, so that's good. But what I would like to be found under is keywords. So something like this is a deck building company in Tampa, so something like Deck Builders Tampa would be a good example. Now, I don't appear to be listed on the first page. Nope, I'm not on here, so that's not good. It also makes a lot of sense though, because it looks like there's 120,000 results for that. I'm sure that I'm one of the next pages. I'm sure that I'm within 10 maybe. If not, I'm in there somewhere, because these words are on my website and Google knows what my website's about. So in order to get higher on the search engines for these keywords, you have to do a couple things. And most of it lies within your WebStarts page settings. So to access that, click Edit Website to bring up your website editor. And click on File. Once that loads up, click on File and then Page Settings. Here you're going to see page title, keywords, and description. These are the three most important things. So as you can see, I already have these set, and that's because these are the keywords that I wanted. The Deck Builders Tampa thing was not what I was going for originally. I was actually going for people that are searching for Deck Tampa, Docks Tampa, and Designer Decks is the name of the actual website and the actual company. So I also have these keywords. These are a number of keywords that I want to target as well. And then the description is just a natural language description of the site that has those keywords in it. So that's definitely going to be the first thing you need to do to get your website found for the keywords that you're looking for. So if you have a dog training company in Chicago, Illinois, you'll want to put dog training Chicago, or any keyword that you can think people will be searching for. Obviously, they're not going to be looking for you if they're just typing in dog training, so don't expect to be found for dog training either, because it's probably a very, very competitive search term. Dog training in Chicago is probably competitive as well, but it's probably not near as competitive as dog training, because that has no local specific area. So once you've done that, that's just going to tell Google what you have on the page. That's going to be good, but it's not going to be good enough to get yourself higher on the search engines if you really want top search engine placement. So what I did is I created a blog, which I suggest everybody should have a blog. So I created a blog that uses these keywords, the keywords that I wanted. Looks like I've only got one entry so far, but I'm going to be writing more. And what I see here is a little article that has a lot of the keywords. You can see deck, dock, you can see pool deck, affordable deck. You can see all the keywords in there that I want people to be searching for. I want to be found under. So once you've made that and you've got your keyword set, when Google comes and indexes your page, they're going to see that you're relevant for those keywords. So I'll just show you a little bit of an example. Deck Tampa is one of the more competitive keywords in my area, and I can see that I am showing up about number 7, about number 6 or 7, and that's good. That's my home page, and I hope to get found like that. Docs Tampa is the other one. I don't know that I'm on the first page for this, but yeah, I'm probably on the second or third. Anyways, I just wanted to show you a few good things that you can do to take care of your search engine placement. Here you can see I am. And the last thing I wanted to mention is our search engine products that are really going to help you get through the search engine ranks. The first one is the Traffic Booster. This is a monthly search engine submission that submits your domain name to Google, Yahoo, and Bing, the 3 major search engines. And that's to basically ensure that your website keeps getting re-indexed. And it keeps your content fresh on the search engines, and it basically shows them that you're serious about the web. So if I were to make changes on my website, like maybe I wrote a new blog article or 2, and they don't get re-indexed, then it was all for nothing. So sometimes they'll re-index you without submission, but most of the time you want to be sure and submit your domain name to the search engines once a month either way. And that's exactly what the Traffic Booster does, and it's exactly what you need to get higher on the search engines. So the last thing is this Google Local Listing. The Google Local Listing is what gets you listed on Google Maps, and I'll show you exactly what that is. I have a Google Local Listing for my company, and you can see it when somebody's searching on a map and they search for a deck company. They're bound to find me because I have my my Google Local Listing set up properly, and I'm definitely one of the options when it comes to finding you know, a service or a business. So this is what it looks like if you have a Google Local Listing. Then when somebody searches in your area, then you're going to be on that list, and that's super important because more and more people are using the Google Maps to find stuff, to find businesses, and to find services. So make sure and check that out. The very last one I should mention that I forgot about is our Google Listing Express. This is brand new. But it's basically to get your website listed on the search engines. If you just got your website, it's probably not going to be listed for several weeks. If you want to get listed there today, that's what you want. It gets you listed there within a few hours. 3 to 4 hours is really what you can expect to get on the search engines for. So if you don't really have the time to do it, to wait to get listed, that Google Listing Express is exactly what you need. So make sure and check those out. I hope you enjoyed the few little tips and advice that I gave you today. But you should be well on your way to getting your search engine position way up there and getting successful and making money on the web. So if you have any more questions, I'd love to hear about them. Put them in the comments or email us at support@webstarts.com. Thanks.